Hey, good morning, gang. This is John Stevenson, and I'm talking to you from my home over here in Hollister, Missouri. And of course, Hollister is that little town right across Lake Taneycomo from Branson, Missouri. Branson, Missouri is a large entertainment town where we have all kinds of theaters and shows that go on 24 hours a day, right around the clock. Just want to give you a brief update on the way I see things, and hopefully, maybe it'll help you understand where we're going and how we're going to get there and things like that. Oh, by the way, it's 50, let's see, it's 51 degrees today. So we're in a warming spell. And they tell me that next week will like officially be probably the end of cold weather because we got days where we're going into the 80s. And in fact, we've had lawn people here, and we've got a lot of winter kill because of the temperature changes that took place. I mean, I've got ivy that died, and it's not coming back. It's got to be removed from the house and things like that. So we've got a team of people that do that kind of thing, and they were here yesterday, and they're putting their numbers together and getting back in touch with us and things like that. With concerning on passive has got everything's laid out. In fact, if you go to your own back office, there's a whole lot of information there. There's actually an outline of what you want to do and how you want to do it, and who's there to help you do it and things like that. And we've got some great leaders in this company. I mean, unbelievably strong representatives, and they're very familiar and very willing to work with you. And you want to remember now, we are actually well, I think we're close to 1.5 million people, all paid subscribers. And so when we introduce something, what's happening is that you got over a million customers right off the bat, or a million people using what it is that you're recommending. And that's, for example, our email and all kinds of things like that, which are free, by the way, if you happen to be one of the founders, and it's free for life. So there's some amazing advantages there. If you're not a founder, that's okay. You can become what's called a reseller. And resellers, I won't go into a lot of detail over it, but what they do is that they build an organization outside of being a founder, and they're rewarded for their efforts, and it's a lucrative situation. So you may want to check that out too. And like I say, you can visit me on my Facebook page. There's all kinds of videos, or you can go to your own back office and do an awful lot of research so that you start to grasp what's going on here. So in the meantime, everything's moving progressively well, uh, as far as business wise is concerned. Politically, it's a mess. Can't believe what's going on. Unbelievable. I mean, it's like, how deep is the water? It's If there was ever a place that needs to be cleaned out entirely, it's Washington D.C. Congress. Because I tell you what, there are some things going on here. I just shake my head and don't even understand what they're trying to do. Uh, this woke movement. I can't even. I don't even grasp that. That's not even my vocabulary, not my generation. I mean, come on, guys. If you don't know what your sex is, just look down. I mean, it's that simple. And don't start talking about how you're going to do this surgery and that surgery and things like that. That's nonsense. Absolute nonsense. I won't go any deeper than that into the subject because all it does is for people in my generation, we don't even understand what and why people act the way they do. I mean, this whole thing, up is down, down is up. And, we've got the wrong. Well, frankly, we've got the wrong leader leading our country, and he's basically he's a mouthpiece for China. And you may not like what I'm saying, but if you will take the time to study and see what the facts are, I think you'll probably agree. Anyhow, I will let you go. It's been a while, and we certainly have been patient, but things are progressively, like I say, moving forward. And if you'll go to your back office, there's an outline there helping to explain exactly where we're at, what we're doing, and what's going to happen next. I'll let you guys go. You take care and be careful where you travel, because there are parts of this country that just are not safe. You may be mugged, and that's a sad state of affairs. That's what happens when you defund your own police department and you start making them feel terrible for doing their job. Anyhow, won't go any further into it than that, but I well, basically you understand how I feel. You may agree, may not agree. That's fine. You have that right. You have that choice. That's your First Amendment rights. And you've got a Second Amendment rights that's just as strong as that one is too. And they're doing everything in the world to make sure that one gets changed, and it doesn't need to be changed. It just needs to be enforced. That's all. I'll let you guys go. You take care and God bless. Bye bye.